Good morning, friends. It is just after 7 a.m. on Thursday, August 23rd, I think it is. Your girl is now the proud owner of glasses. And don't mind my post-cardio bangs, all sorts of changes. But I thought today would be a good day to pick up the camera. I haven't done it in a little while. So we are, oh, there's socks. Hi, Bug. Okay. I haven't picked up the camera in a while. Oh, wow. So I thought today would be a good day. I'm about to make my normal breakfast that I generally have, but I wanted to show you. Now, I know a lot of people are not going to be on board with this, but I promise I like it. Cauliflower and broccoli going in my oats. You don't taste the broccoli any more than you would taste the cauliflower, so I get some greens in. So obviously, I haven't been putting videos up. I didn't finish up my show day series. I haven't been recording. And as somebody who watches YouTube, I realize that's annoying. But, I mean, I definitely had some post-show blues. So I got second, which I haven't posted to here. So I'll throw in some pictures from show day right here. The day was really busy. The whole, my mom flew in on Thursday, and then Friday we were running around like crazy. Saturday was show day. Vic doesn't like to film for me because he wants to enjoy it, and so not a whole lot got recorded. And then, so I got second place. I did novice and I did open. I got second in both, and it was posing all the way. I could have been leaner, that's for sure. I think I peaked the week prior, so I was frustrated going into it. I did not feel confident. I wish I hadn't done that show. I wish I had pushed it a little further, but I had already registered. So with this, for this show, if you didn't register 3 weeks out, the price went up 50% or something like that. And so I tried to save that money and registered too early, and I shouldn't have done that show. I should have pushed it. So then I was supposed to compete 5 weeks later, and I was all on board to do that for about 36 hours, maybe. And then I was like, no, I am done prepping. I can't do this anymore and be a good mom, be a good wife. I didn't want to do it anymore. So I didn't. And so now I am about 6 weeks into my improvement season. My weight has been hovering about 132 pounds, which is a little bit less. So it's about 8 pounds above stage weight. My stage weight was about 123.5, 124. So I've gained about 7 or 8% above my stage weight, which is where you want to be for recovery. And I'm hoping to launch right into recovery so as to start building muscle, because that's what I need. So, oh, there's a snake in the haunted house, guys. Oh no.
Don't blame me.
Oh. Oh no. That is so creepy. It's moving. So is your room clean? All right, go clean up your room and get dressed for the day, please. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm not gonna do a little physique update. I'm just not, I'm sorry. Sitting about 132 pounds. I'll include a picture that I posted yesterday, but beyond that, I'm gonna get to making my breakfast. Sorry if I lose a lot of people for this, but I need the mental break right now. I prepped for 21 weeks. I'm not even checking in with my coach these days. I asked him if that was okay. if we took a break from weekly check-ins because mentally I just didn't want to talk about my weight every week and my body, and like I felt like I was being judged, which is not like, it's not like my coach is like saying anything about my body, but I just didn't want it to be the main focus anymore. And we're gonna be, the kids and I fly to California in like 12 days. So today is Thursday and we go, not this coming Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that. We are meeting my sister and at my mom's, and we're all gonna go to Disneyland together, so that should be fun. And then, so we're there from Tuesday to Sunday, I think. And then we're home for like 2 weeks. And then we fly back to California because my parents are throwing this huge Viking party, which should be a lot of fun. Are you playing with Brother's book? He's mad at you.
No.
Yes.
No
more. No more. So all of that travel basically carries us into the end of September. And so the kids and I are going to be going to Disneyland with my sister and my mom. And then yeah, she is. And then we're also going to be going back to Disneyland for Mickey's Halloween party when we fly out the second time. And, you know, I just want to be able to enjoy myself with that and not be stressed. And so basically what I'm doing, I don't know, is, I don't know to him, not to you. Basically what I'm doing is I took the macros that Paul gave me and I'm staying fairly close to those.
There's a snake in here.
Yeah, you showed me. And then I did add a little bit of fat, so I'm at 190 grams of fat, carbs, 190 or 200, 60 grams of fat and 150 grams of protein.
I'm scared of the snake.
She's scared?
Yep.
Oh no.
These things go?
So following that, one free meal a week.
Where did these things go?
I'm running 4 times a week.
Mommy.
They're all gone, I don't know. And then just training my face off. No, I didn't eat them all. Go away.
And where are they all?
Riker, am I talking? Okay, thanks.
No.
He's like, yeah, but to yourself. The kids are in gymnastics 4 days a week. Tonight we have gymnastics at 7 p.m. How annoying is that? Oh. So I did 2 servings of this, 1 serving of this, half a serving of chocolate muscle egg, and half a serving of ginger shred. So I just went and ran for 3 miles. Tomorrow I have 4 miles. This is because I slacked on my plan this week. Tomorrow I'll do 4 miles, and then this weekend I'm going to run outside for 6 miles. So that's a lot of running in 3 days. I don't normally program that much volume for myself in that short amount of time. Okay, so here's how it comes out. To me, it's like the best version of oatmeal. Okay, love it. And I'm about to add, I think, a full serving of this. Let's see. Nope, I have half a serving logged. Actually, I have half a serving of normal peanut butter. So let's add this. Okay, so I'm doing just the 1 serving because I'm also adding chocolate chips. Ta-da! It's so good. I love it. Hey guys, so I am back home from the gym. I apologize for having not filmed anything else the rest of the day, like a full day of eating or anything like that. I'm watching Orange is the New Black, kind of. I restarted it. So this video is probably really boring, so if you made it all the way to the end, like, kudos to you, but I'm going to get back into vlogging on a regular basis, but I feel like I should like throw this one up to kind of explain like where I went and what's been going on. So hopefully you follow me on Instagram, because there's more, like, I post every day over there and I do my stories and stuff like that. And honestly, YouTube like is easy to push to the side just because of the time commitment. Like, I don't mind lugging my camera around and like filming stuff, but editing and throwing stuff together takes forever. So, and obviously I could probably be better. Oh, there's food on my shirt. Guys, I'm a fucking disaster. I'm gonna sit lower so you can't see the food on my shirt. This is my life lately. So quick little like overall life update, okay? So we've officially started kindergarten. I've been homeschooling since February, but like the kids, I don't think it's officially started out here yet. I think they start in September. Sorry, I'm messing with a hair clip. But I have started my like no bullshit, we're getting school done every day schoolwork. So we're kind of like doing our own thing before. So homeschool is officially underway, so that takes up a good portion of my days. You know, it was good we kind of practiced over the summer because, and that I was prepping over the summer because we took a lot of time off when mom was tired because she wasn't eating anything. And so, and I learned a lesson from that, which was that Riker does not do well with big breaks. Even like a 1 week total off situation did not work for him. Because when we went to dive back into school, it was harder for him to be as motivated and in rhythm and stuff like that. And so we won't be taking big breaks like that. So now I've learned what we'll probably do is just take breaks like when we travel. And then when we travel, we will bring some stuff with us, but it won't be like we have to get our 4 days of school done. And so we are going, I think I mentioned earlier, we're going to California twice in September. And the first trip we're gone Tuesday through Sunday. The second trip we're gone Thursday to Monday. So we'll still get school in there. And then Vic and I were talking about what we're gonna do with the rest of his time off this year. And we haven't decided between a Colorado trip, a Colorado and California trip, a California trip, or he could just take off like 1 day a week, every other week for the rest of the year, which honestly, I'm kind of leaning in that direction because as much as I love to travel and go see family, the idea of just having more time with my husband sounds really nice. I miss him. So, so there's school has picked up big time. I finished my first degree back in May, and I finished my first graduate degree back in May, the one in sports and health sciences. I think it was May, maybe it was June. Regardless, my graduation ceremony, I did not go to it, but it officially went down in like West Virginia last week. So my diploma should be showing up in the mail any day now. But I started at the beginning of August, no, a while back. I started back in June, my history degree. So I just picked something fun. And so now I'm getting a graduate degree in, it's basically American history, or it's like history with a focus on American history. So I finished my first class June and July, and now I am in, was it June and July? No, it must have been May and June. I don't know. I can't remember having homework due at the end of July, so I must have skipped a month of school. I have no clue though. Man, I got real dumb from prep. So I am now in a class called historiography, which is pretty interesting. It is not necessarily about history, but it's about the people who, it's about like historians in the process of recording history and stuff like that. So just had my first big paper due yesterday. So this is a little bit more labor intensive, I suppose, than my sports and health sciences. There's a lot more reading and a lot more writing for a history degree. So especially at the graduate level, they expect a little bit more. It's still online school, which, I mean, I'm proud of my degree and all, but like, is it the hardest thing I've ever done? Definitely not. So it's more work than I've had to do for other courses, but it's still pretty manageable. I mean, I wrote my like big paper yesterday and it took me about an hour and a half. So school has started back up. Vic is on a slow month right now, but things will ramp up as we go into the end of the year because he works for a payroll company. And so the closer you get into like year end for other companies, you know, it changes things for them. It makes life harder for them. So you have to think about the fact that like his company has their year end in July. And so he does internal financial analysis. And so obviously that's big for him. But then the company as a whole gets busy towards like the end of the year and then again around tax season and stuff like that when the companies that they service have big events. You know what I mean? So things will ramp up for him, and then we've got the 2 trips, and then life's just been kind of busy. The kids started gymnastics. Maybe I'll bring you tonight. So the kids started gymnastics twice a week. So it's a little crazy. We started Riker and Cora in a class together. The preschool class is for ages 3 to 5, and for boys, they didn't have a level 1 class until age 6. For girls, they have a level 1 that starts at age 5. So we had them together for a little bit, but like Riker gets influenced by like the kids around him kind of easily. Sam, hey! So if the other kids, most of them were 4, and if they goof off, he goofs off. And so we asked them to allow us to put him into the 6 to 9 class, hoping that he would focus more and he would be with kids his size because he's so massive. And wouldn't you know, Riker goes to the 6 to 9 class and he is bigger than all of the little boys in the class. He's younger than all of them and he's bigger than all of them. It makes me nuts. But he did do very well. We're calling it Spidey School. And he's learning, you know, the preschool class is perfect for Cora. But it's not like, they're not doing like real gymnastic stuff. Like they do some, but I mean, it's more just like get the wiggles out and like a little bit of like having to sit and listen and wait their turn, like stuff like that. So it's perfect for Cora. Riker needed more, and so this is fun. He's doing like more fun stuff, and eventually he'll learn like everything that they do for like the floor exercises for like the Olympics. He'll learn all of those like events. So yeah, but so now that we moved him into that class, I kind of screwed myself because before the kids were going together, so it wasn't a big deal. We went on Wednesday evenings, then we went Saturday mornings. Now that they're in 2 different classes, we go Tuesday afternoons Tuesday evenings from 5 to 6 for Riker, Wednesday late afternoon 4 to 5 for Cora, Thursday 7 to 8 p.m. for Riker, Saturday 10 to 11 for Cora. But I think we moved her Saturday class to Tuesday evenings starting next week. So this week I still have to go to Saturday, and then starting next week we'll be there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because there's a preschool class at the same time as Riker's class. But for the boys' classes, those 2 are it, and we've already prepaid for 3 months of 2 hours a week, so we're locked in. So that just makes like, you know, I can't put things off during the day anymore because I have to be somewhere in the evening for my kids and they love it. And so I have to kind of be more on top of my shit and, you know, just going in. I've I have a prepaid lease on my car, and so we're coming up on having to have a car payment again because we either have to buy my car, which I want to do, but I don't know if I'm gonna get a good like rate because what the fuck has happened to car loan rates? So we're looking at possibly buying something else, but we're gonna go back to having that car payment because we had traded in a car and we were able to use the trade-in value because it was paid off, and we made a really stupid decision. Like, I traded in a paid off Range Rover Sport for a Ford Flex. Truth be told, I love my Ford Flex. Like, I love, love, love that car. I didn't love the Range Rover. I thought I would. Didn't love it. But so we've had this prepaid lease for the last couple of years, and now I finally have to decide what to do with my life. And so, you know, just got to be like much more diligent about cooking at home and like trying to save some money because I just don't want having a car payment again to like punch us in the face. So there's that. I also went through my craziness like post-show. So I'm a recovery diet girl, not a reverse diet girl. Like, I have to jump into being in a surplus. I cannot ease my way into it and stay at like anywhere close to prep macros, because if I don't have that goal in my mind, like, it's really hard for me to be that thin. It's really hard for me to be that lean. It's uncomfortable, like literally to the point where I didn't want my kids to touch me. I was sleeping like 5 hours a night. I didn't want to work out. I like couldn't think. I was just dumb. And so, you know, we had our vacation right after my show. Like literally 2 days later, we went to Disneyland and I ate like a fucking asshole. It was so much fun. And we went to Mexican restaurants. Let me tell you this. When we lived in California, I would eat like Rubio's because you can get like cleaner Mexican food there. But like, I never just order Mexican food. I never just enjoyed myself. I would never get dessert and like stuff like that. Like, I have been dieting in some way except for a couple of months last year, like between November and January of 2017 was the only time I was not on a diet. And then, wait, no. Yeah, between November of 2017 to January of this year, I was not dieting. And then there was a couple of months after the Arnold. But literally, like, the Arnold was in March, and then I started prep in June for a show I wound up having to pull out of because my brother got married the same weekend. So I had to pull out of the prep. But, so I went and I enjoyed myself. We went to like my family's favorite Mexican restaurant and it was so good. And, you know, then I came home and I had trouble falling in line with my reverse a little bit. Paul was really great with some good macros. And now, like I said earlier, I'm not checking in with him, but he knows what I'm up to. And I am sticking to, it's 200 carbs, 60 fat, 150 protein. And then I'm running 4 days a week and then lifting like crazy. Today I got in a fantastic workout and I'm sore. But I've been talking for 13 minutes. I'm gonna put this together with what I talked about this morning. I'm so sorry this video is so long. I'm so sorry it's just me talking to you, but I am going to get it up right now and then I will start going back to like regular stuff tomorrow. Okay, thanks for sticking around, guys. I'm sorry I took a hiatus. I will try to be somewhat interesting. Please comment below with anything like you're curious about, because if I do all of this because I have 700 some odd subscribers, which is crazy, and so I want to, you know, talk about stuff that like people find interesting. So let me know, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.